If you have one of these bent spatulas, this is the best tool for to utilize for putting this in the pan. It evenly spreads it out, and then I will shake the pan just a little bit to distribute it, the mixture, the batter around. Okay, this is a sponge cake or jelly roll that just was taken out of the oven about 2 minutes ago. I cut around the edges because we want it to slip out of the pan easy. And so if you have a cooling rack, let it sit out just for 1 or 2 minutes, not very long. I'm going to place, you can sprinkle this with a little sugar if you want. I find out that, you know, you don't have to, but it helps so this doesn't stick. But I'm going to place that on there, the parchment paper, and I'm going to place the parchment paper on there, and I'm going to flip it over. And a jelly roll is our fluff roll that we're making right now. It's the only cake that I will ice the same day. All other cakes I like to put in the freezer, but with a jelly roll or a jelly cake, you definitely want to, you got to roll it as soon as possible. There we go. And because you want to hold the shape, you want to hold the shape of it. So, and you've got to do that as quickly as you get it out of the oven. I want the outside sponge, the one that was in the pan, to be on the outside. So I'm going to flip it again so that I can roll it like that. And take that off. Looks really nice and light brown color. And I'm going to start rolling. And just gently roll. And don't squeeze too tight because you want to have it, it's a fluff roll. And then set it aside and let it cool, I'd say for about a couple hours. And then we will put a nice filling on the inside and decorate it. And I'm just going to set it at room temperature for like that. I'm just going to wait and put it aside while I'm doing other things. This is the fluff roll or the jelly roll that's been sitting out for a couple hours. Normally I would put a parchment paper underneath, but it hasn't been sticking, so I'm just going to unroll it. It's fairly easy to work with. And I'm going to assemble it the way it is right now. I'm going to soak the layer a little bit with dessert syrup. And this is passion fruit liquor with the simple syrup. The kids, the last time they had this dessert, they didn't really care for the dryness of the sponge. So I'm adding a little bit of this to give it a little moistness. And what I'm going to do is right over here I have the blackberries, and I'm going to make, this is going to be a blackberry tort. I picked out about 14 of the most nicest ones and the same size ones that I could find. I'm going to take this blackberries, this was a 12-ounce package, I'm going to take them and mix them up with some whipped cream. And this, I got blackberry jelly or preserves, and I'm going to just put it sparingly on the layers and spread it out. I don't want too much, but I want enough to, you know, give it flavor. It has a little tart flavor to it, so I'm going to try to spread it a little bit.
Okay.
I folded the blackberries into some whipped cream, and now I'm going to place it in my jelly roll and roll it up. One of the things things I noticed when I was spreading this all out, that it might have been easier to put the cream on, make it nice and even, and then, you know, just put the blackberries individually down. But now we're gonna roll, or I'm gonna roll. Oh, looks nice. Bring it around here, and then I'm going to place it on a 12-inch cake circle. Okay, I just crumb coated, even though there wasn't any crumbs on here, but just lightly coated this jelly roll, the blackberry jelly roll with cream. Okay, I wanted to add a little pizzazz to this cake, so I took a partial cake out of the freezer, and I'm just going to use a little bit of the yellow cake and mush it up. And I just want to let you know that yellow cake crumbs and chocolate cake crumbs make awesome decorations as far as like cake coatings for the sides of a cake. So I just want to, like I said, jazz this up a little bit. It looks a little blah. So with your hands, you just gently disperse the cake crumbs. And I'm going to put it all along the edge here.